The world is racing toward a future powered by clean energy to save our planet. Wind turbines and solar panels are appearing across every horizon as symbols of progress. However, beneath this bright green surface lies a shadow that many people never see. The transition to renewable energy requires a massive amount of raw materials and minerals. To build a single electric car battery, we must mine thousands of pounds of earth. Cobalt is a crucial component for these batteries, yet its extraction comes at a high price. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, thousands of people work in dangerous conditions to find it. Child labor remains a persistent and tragic issue in these unregulated mining pits. Lithium is another vital resource, often called the white gold of the modern era. Massive amounts of water are pumped from underground to extract lithium in arid regions. This process leaves local communities in South America struggling with extreme water scarcity. Rare earth metals are necessary for the powerful magnets found inside wind turbines. Processing these metals generates toxic waste and radioactive byproducts that poison the land. China currently controls the vast majority of the global supply for these critical elements. This creates a new kind of geopolitical dependency that mirrors the old oil era. Solar panels have a limited lifespan and eventually become a massive waste problem. Many older panels contain hazardous materials like lead and cadmium that can leak. Recycling these panels is currently more expensive than simply throwing them away. Millions of tons of solar waste are expected to pile up by the year 2050. Huge wind turbine blades are made of composite materials that are nearly impossible to recycle. These massive structures are often cut into pieces and buried in giant landfills. Large-scale solar farms require vast stretches of land to be cleared of all life. Desert ecosystems are being destroyed to make room for endless rows of glass panels. Migratory birds are sometimes killed by the intense heat generated by concentrated solar towers. Wind farms can disrupt local wildlife patterns and impact bird and bat populations. The carbon footprint of manufacturing and transporting these giant components is significant. Massive ships burning heavy fuel are used to move parts across the entire world. Deep-sea mining is now being explored as a way to find more minerals. This practice could destroy fragile underwater habitats that we barely even understand. The energy grid must be completely rebuilt to handle the intermittent nature of renewables. We need massive battery backup systems to keep the lights on when the sun goes down. These giant battery facilities carry their own risks of chemical fires and toxic leaks. High-voltage transmission lines must be built across thousands of miles of wilderness. Local communities often fight against these projects to protect their natural landscapes. The cost of electricity is rising in many places as the transition accelerates. Poor families are often the hardest hit by these rising energy prices. Green energy subsidies can sometimes benefit wealthy corporations more than the environment. Some companies use green marketing to hide their continued reliance on fossil fuels. This phenomenon is known as greenwashing, and it misleads well-meaning consumers. The manufacturing of solar cells requires high temperatures and specialized chemicals. Greenhouse gases like sulfur hexafluoride are used in the electrical equipment for wind farms. This specific gas is thousands of times more potent than carbon dioxide. We are trading one form of resource extraction for another, even more intensive one. The sheer scale of the required mining operations is almost impossible to imagine. Global demand for copper is expected to double in the next 20 years. New mines are being planned in protected areas and near indigenous lands. We must find a way to make the green revolution truly sustainable for everyone. Innovation in circular economy and better recycling methods is absolutely essential. Awareness is the first step toward fixing these hidden problems in our energy future. Only then can we build a world that is clean, fair, and truly green.